Welcome to the Legal Roundtable Back to School Edition. I'm Shaniqua Gray. Tonight on the Legal Roundtable, we're talking to the superintendent of Louisiana's Recovery School District about their efforts to improve the education of students in underperforming schools in Louisiana, and in particular here in East Baton Rouge Parish. We'll also hear comments from the Vice President of the East Baton Rouge Parish School System, Mr. Tarvel Smith. And then later on the Legal Roundtable, we'll be taking a closer look at Louisiana's voucher program, and in particular, Brian Blackwell, who represents the Louisiana Association of Educators, who has filed a lawsuit against the state of Louisiana and other parties, challenging the constitutionality of the program, will be here explaining those constitutional issues for us tonight.
Business, tourism, entertainment. Get ready.
3, 2,
1. BRB Network TV. Executive producer Brian Hertzock. Presents Bobby Clark. Education, current events, and topics that affect you. Let's talk about it with Bobby Clark.
The $1 million point. The difference between a 19 in Louisiana and a 20 is that TOPS pays for your entire tuition, and then you're more likely to get the degree that you're going for. And then once you get that degree, it's been proven that people who hold a college degree earn over $1 million more over the course of their lifetimes compared to someone who doesn't have a degree. So that can make a huge difference. So what we're trying to do is take those students who are on that threshold, they're on that 17, 18, 19, and get them up to that 20 so that they can get the college scholarship eligibility.
Okay, so tell me, how you're doing this?
Okay, well, we found early on, I started tutoring English, reading, and science, and it's everything that students need to improve their proficiency in these areas. We're really excited about it because, both at Donaldsonville and Southern Lab, we had students that moved up into a TOPS eligible range, and we're very excited about the prospect of being able to help many, many more students reach scholarship level. Now that we're working with those schools.
Well, that's beautiful. That's a nice growth from last year and this year.
Absolutely. Well, we were able through a pilot program to show that we were able to get similar results in an in-school setting, and so moving forward, we definitely have we're looking forward to partnering with more schools.
So how does that compare with national companies?
There was a survey done studying hundreds of thousands of students who went through college admissions, and they found that the average improvement of a student going through an ACT prep program is less than 1 point. So our program gets students an average of 2 to 3 point improvement. We're well above the national average, and that corresponds to the students moving up over 15 to 20% of their peers. In some cases, students answered and got correct twice as many questions as they were getting before.
Oh, okay. Now we've got to take a short break, and we will be back in just a moment with Let's Talk About It.
You're watching GD TV, Greater Durban Television, South Africa.
Vision of Grace in the studios of Hertzock Entertainment. Inspiring gospel, inspirational,
With your host, homegrown from Baton Rouge, Brian Hertzock.
Brian Hertzock.
It's Vision of Grace Live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this edition of Vision of Grace Live. I'm your host for today's show, Brian Hertzock. We've got my good friend in Christ and colleague, Mr. Larry Strickland, in studio. We're going to have an amazing day in Christ on this particular program. A lot of praise and worship, inspirational, when we come back to Vision of Grace.
Inspiring gospel. Inspirational.
With your host, homegrown from Baton Rouge, Brian Hertzock.
Brian Hertzock.
It's Vision of Grace Live.
Check us out online at hertzock.com. Go to BRB Network TV or Vision of Grace. Are you in an online community? Stay connected with Brian Hertzock on Facebook. It's time to make the connections.
Welcome back to the Legal Roundtable. Tonight we're discussing updates from the 2012 regular legislative session that just recently ended here in Baton Rouge. And helping us to highlight some of the legislation from this section are Representative Regina Ashford Barrow of District 29, which includes parts of East and West Baton Rouge Parish. Committee memberships include Health and Welfare, Municipal, Parochial, and Cultural Affairs, Ways and Means, House Executive Committee, Vice Chair, Special Committee on Military and Veterans Affairs, Vice Chair, Legislative Bureau, Joint Legislative Committee on Capital Outlay, and she's been a member of the Louisiana Legislature since 2005. We also have Senator Rick Ward III of District 17, which encompasses most of St. Helena, East and West Feliciana, Point Capee, East and West Baton Rouge, Iberville, Assumption, and St. Martin parishes. He's a member of the Judiciary A Committee, Insurance Committee, and is Vice Chairman of the Natural Resources Committee. Welcome both of you to the Legal Roundtable.
Good evening.
The Gala on the Bluff with Brian Hertzock and Agnes Andrews.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the 7th Annual Southern University's College of Business Gala on the Bluff broadcast.
I'm so excited as every year, a party with a purpose. And of course, our purpose provides scholarships for deserving students in the College of Business.
On today's show, you'll have great entertainment as well as being introduced to some very great, amazing people that make this entire event possible. Special thanks to Dean Andrews, the Dean of College Business at Southern University, Dr. Donald Andrews.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we go now on stage, a musician that has been with us for 7 consecutive years, jazz violinist Michael Ward.
All right.
Got me burning, got me burning. Got me burning, got me burning. Come on, Anthony Brown!
The Gala on the Bluff with Brian Hertzock and Agnes Andrews.
Agnes, I like to say job well done because a lot of your work put into this particular event.
It's been great, and we want to say thanks to you, Brian.
Well, we'll just keep the partnership going. How about that?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, let's go to the stage with Mel Williams.
Can we go to the hole in the wall, y'all? Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. To the hole in the wall. Oh, yeah. I've had my best time, y'all. Oh, yeah. At the hole in the wall. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wanna bring it down for you and say, ooh,
Y'all help me sing it.
I said I'm going down, going down, put you around, baby, my whole life.
Y'all still with me?
And here's the interview of Dr. James Loren, the Chancellor of the Baton Rouge campus, Miss Genevieve Stewart, and the Ambassador James A. Joseph.
Behind us is Rolls Royce, an amazing group, an amazing headliner. Right now, I've got an amazing man right here on the side of me. Ambassador James A. Joseph. Hello, sir. Thank you for being with us here today. You have been honored tonight, and it is my pleasure to be honored to be as the interviewer to you for the second time. Hello, sir.
Good evening. I'm delighted to be with you. I came to praise and thank Dean Andrews for the great job he's done at the College of Business in keeping the institution competitive in very difficult times.
Right. Now, you have done so much work in South Africa. Tell the folks, some of the folks that you've worked with in South Africa.
Well, for the last 10 years, I have alternated between Duke University and the University of Cape Town in South Africa, where I've been running a leadership training program. Some of the graduates of my program are now college presidents, mayors of cities, members of parliament, corporate executives, university presidents.
You've worked with Nelson Mandela. I think that's some of the most impressive background I can imagine from someone so great. What are some of the play-by-plays that you can recall that you would like to share with the people? The last time I spoke with you, you said that he exceeded the hype, because sometimes there's a lot of hype, and Mandela exceeded the hype. Can you explain exactly how he exceeded the hype in your eyes?
Well, he was an international icon. He came out of prison after 27 years, and he became the head of his country, and many of the kings and queens and heads of state from around the world came to seek his advice and counsel. I was pleased to have lived in the 20th century because I had a chance to work with Nelson Mandela. I have worked in senior executive or advisory positions for 4 United States presidents, but nothing compared to the opportunity to work with Nelson Mandela as he sought to build a new democracy in South Africa.
Absolutely, and just because of the fact that you've worked with amazing people like this, it reflects the type of person that you are, and some of the initiatives that you have created, established, helped cultivate it in South Africa and here in the United States in the leadership aspect. That background tells us that you must know something. What is it that you would... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, all that I am, I give credit to the people of Louisiana, and particularly Southern University, my teachers and my classmates who supported me, who encouraged me, and who motivated me to dream big dreams. And so I stand on their shoulders and give them the credit for everything I have been able to accomplish.
You're from Opelousas, Louisiana, right? Am I right?
That's right. I used to pick cotton in the hot sun from sunup to sundown in St. Landry Parish.
That's right. Yes, I have a great uncle. An uncle by the name of Hertzock, but he spoke about you. You guys went to school together. He said that guy was a chip off the old block.
Well, you know, in those days, instead of being defeated by segregation, we were defiant and decided that we would transcend it and transform it.
Thank you so very much for this interview. Continue to do everything that it is that you're doing. You have been making such a difference all of these years, and I know that you're not going to stop making a difference now. Thank you so very much for everything that you've done.
Well, you are most welcome, but I came to congratulate the College of Business, and I will continue to support them and work with them as long as I can, because I think they are the gem in the Southern University system.
Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Ambassador James A. Joseph, here at the Southern University College of Business, the Gala on the Bluff, one of our honorees. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the 9th Annual Southern University College of Business, the Gala on the Bluff. Right now I have one of Baton Rouge's homeboys. That's right. Dr. Jim Lorenz, ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor at Southern University of Baton Rouge. Thank you for being here with us, sir. And look like you got something you want to say already. Just go ahead.
No, I just want to say thank you, and thank you for all that you do. This is a great event. It's been going on for, I guess this is 9th year. We have to commend Dean Andrews and commend his wife, Agnes Andrews, for all the hard work that they put in this year-round. So it's a fantastic event. It benefits the College of Business, it benefits the students in the College of Business, gives them tremendous opportunities. So we're just excited to be a part of it.
Well, you know, the fact that you're here makes such a big difference, because you could have been anywhere else, but your likeness and image being right here screams volumes that everyone should be here. And I've heard you speak with regard to the College of Business as being one of the models of Southern University. What is it that you think that some of the other aspects of some of the other colleges at the university could potentially learn from the College of Business?
I think what they can learn is how the College of Business takes advantage of what it does and the product that it puts out there in the global marketplace and the students that it produces. They build upon that from the corporate community. They bring the corporate community in. They know how to make it better. They know how to improve their product. But they build that in, build in the support, and they know that by the people that they produce going out into the corporate community, that brings investment back into their college. And so they are very involved with the people that they support through the college students that they produce. And I think that's a model that the other schools and colleges within the university should really emulate.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for this interview, sir.
Thank you.
Here at the Southern University College of Business, the Gala on the Bluff at the Belle of Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel. Right now we're listening to the soothing sounds of Rolls-Royce right behind us. But right to my side is someone that has been honored for this particular year, the 9th Annual Gala on the Bluff. Her name is Genevieve Stewart. Hello, ma'am.
It's so good to see you, Brian. And before we get into this and our discussion about how wonderful the College of Business is, I have to commend you, because your show does a tremendous service for minority businesses. If you want to use, I don't even like the term minority, okay?
That's all right, we'll receive it.
But for all of our businesses in Louisiana. So I just wanted to commend you on it.
Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate the encouragement. And it's deep down. Thank you for that. So let's go ahead and get to you, a trendsetter, a person that has defied the odds, a visionary, someone that had a vision where others could not see it, and you were able to follow it through to an end. How does it feel after all of these years, as you've been able to see Baton Rouge change and evolve, but a lot of the changing and the evolution that we've gone through, we could not have done it if it were not for people that were the foundation of Baton Rouge like yourself. How does it feel to be in your shoes right now today?
Brian, it feels good, but I still can't help looking at the next challenge.
BRB Network TV with Brian Hertzock.
Did you know that there was a free counseling service right here in Baton Rouge for your business? Specifically, one-on-one consultation services include business startup and acquisition consultation, business plan development, marketing and management assistance, financial and cash flow analysis, business loan source and loan packaging preparation, and procurement assistance. Let's go ahead and go a little bit deeper with Dean Andrews. Go ahead, Dean.
Thank you, Brian. Again, we have Mr. Greg Spann with us, who's the director of the Small Business Development Center at Southern University. And he's going to tell us a little bit about what it takes to be successful in business, and he's going to walk us through the process of someone utilizing their services at the Small Business Development Center. Mr. Spann, could you give us an idea of how these services are provided to your clients?
Okay, with respect to startup businesses,
there are numerous persons out there who want to be rich, and they have the interest, desire, and passion to become small business owners.
For your professional video productions in the capital city, it's Hertzock Entertainment. This message has been brought to you by Hertzock Entertainment Television Productions. Now expanding our capacity to live audience television production facilities. National to international TV format right here in Baton Rouge. Now offering 200 seats studio audience television production facility. For television production prices and packages, call Hertzock Entertainment or email studios@hertzock.com. The Southern University College of Business, the TV show. You're watching BRB Network TV's Southern University College of Business, the TV show, connecting TV viewers in Baton Rouge like never before, combining higher education with the power of mass media. The Southern University's College of Business and Hertzock Entertainment, BRB Network TV, striving to create opportunities for local business professionals in the U.S. and in other countries throughout the world. Here's Uganda, Africa. Taking our viewers back in time as we brought to you the source of the Nile River on the amazing continent of Africa, where many believe is the starting place, the beginning of mankind. Whether it's a people-to-people exchange program in Africa or a visual case study in the area of telemedicine in India, BRB Network TV brings the dynamics of the world to our own in Louisiana.